Good afternoon, it's Jan from Twink Stampin. I'm an independent UK demonstrator, and today I've come along to show you some of the cards that I've made using up some of the scraps from last week's video. If you remember, I did alcohol, I forget what we called it now, alcohol colouring with the, I'm just grabbing some for you, with the gold veins in them. This is the type that I made last week. While I was there, I also made some green ones. This was actually using some of the new ink colours. It was the soft succulent and the pale papaya. And this one was using the powdered pink, polished pink and pale papaya. I do like the pale papaya, so you'll probably see me using that quite a bit. Yes, and then I put some veins on that. But of course, these are just pieces of what I have left. One of the first cards I made was this one, using up the scraps here, just as like a little border, and I thought it looked quite pretty. So that's that one. And then from my green one, or greeny one, I used this strip. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, but there's definitely a face there. Can you see it? As soon as I picked it up, I thought, oh no, there's a face, because it puts me off. It's horrible. It looks like a body, baby's body, or I don't know. Anyway. I used the Seashells 3D embossing folder to emboss a piece of Pool Party. It actually went quite well with there because I didn't have any of the papers for this one. Yeah, and I used what's this one? This one I believe is the why does it always go out of my mind when I'm on video? I had them just now. Stitch So Sweetly Dies, that's the one. Stitch So Sweetly Dies, that's one of those, which I thought was perfect. And then I ran a ribbon round the whole of it and just tied a knot. I thought that was quite a nice idea. If you notice, I've added some Wink of Stella to the seashells embossing. But I just thought that was absolutely gorgeous. Loved that one. Moving on, I thought I'd do like a male orientated card. I thought this one was quite nice, using the scrap there, and again using the Stitch So Sweetly Dies, and the layering is the DSP is from the new ink colours. Absolutely love them. I love this design. I'm going to be using that a lot. Well, you're going to see in the next card I'm using this one as well. But yeah, looks fab. But I thought, yeah, that'd make a nice male orientated card. So there you go. Those are the three that I've started. And then I went on and made this. It's called a bay window card, and I saw it being made, and a video was made by Kim Fee from simplyfairies.co.uk. She made one of these ones, absolutely brilliant. It had pictures of goats, so it was one complete picture of goats. I'm not as creative as that, but I thought I'd use me butterflies as my stopper, because you need a stopper there for it to work. So I used a butterfly, and again I've used one of my scraps. I'm thinking I like these colours better than I like last week's colours, where I used Magenta Madness and Daffodil Delight. This is the polished pink and the pale papaya. Love that. Really subtle pinks. I didn't think I needed another pink in my life. With all the different colours that we've Stampin' Up have got, I thought not another pink, but love this one, really love it. It's really girly pink. So I'm going to show you how to make this. What you'll start off with is a piece of cardstock. So you've got your A4 piece of cardstock. You're going to put it in your cutter with the short side along the top, and then you're going to cut down at 10.5 centimetres. Okay, that's it. Then you're going to put it in your cutter again on the long side, and you are going to score at 1 centimetre. Now, I always use the right side of my cutter to do my small scoring. It makes life much easier. So I will do 1 centimetre, and then I'll flip it round, and then I will continue. So you need to do 1 centimetre, then you need to score it again at 5 centimetres, then again at 10 centimetres, 14 centimetres, and then your final one is 14.8 centimetres. Okay, and then you're going to do your folds. You're going to do mountain and valleys. So if you have your 1 centimetre side to your right, that is going to be the mountain fold, and then it's going to be a valley fold, and then another valley fold, and then a mountain fold, and the last one will be your valley fold. And then when you turn it round, it will look like that. Okay, now this piece here, you will need to pop so you open it up, you will need to place a small piece of glue along there so that it shuts like a book. Okay, so like that. Just hold that for a second because it takes a minute to grab. Okay, so that's that bit done. You see what I've done? Okay. Then you have got, now you need a separate piece of basic white, or whatever colour you are using as your base card, and that needs to be cut at 10 centimetres by 13.5 centimetres, and that is going to sit there. Okay, so we'll pop that mat down. Get some gunk out of my glue. Yes. So how's the weather where you are today? It's been absolutely glorious the last couple of days. It's nice and sunny today, but it's really quite chilly out there. Really quite chilly. So I've had to wear my cardi. Tomorrow, yesterday rather, I took my granddaughter and my daughter-in-law into town, and we bought ourselves some plants to plant in the pots. And my granddaughter can't wait to start planting with Nanny. But I mean, she's at school today, isn't it? It's a bit chilly anyway, but we'll do some tomorrow because the weather's supposed to be nice. Anyway, right, then you're going to need some strips. Now, like I said to you earlier, Kim from Simply Fairies did a picture across here. She had like grass going right across, or rather, yep, grass going right across, and then she had goats on them. So it was a one complete. Now, if you're going to do that, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 10 by 11.5. And then you do all your stamping on there, and then you are going to cut it into 3 pieces. The measurements of which will be the same as what I'm going to give you now. I'm not going to do stamping on that. I'm just going to use DSP. So you're going to need 2 pieces at 3.5 centimetres by 10 and 1 piece at 4.5 centimetres by 10. So then I will be placing, with a nice border around the outside, my pieces. Now you would think that that piece that I just moved there was going to go there, but it's not. It's actually going inside. So I'm going to do that one first. It's just going to go on the edge of that one there, like that. Okay. So put my glue on the back. I'm going to pop that one on there. Now you'll notice that it actually fits, because your mat, this mat is 10 centimetres too in width. Shouldn't be any borders around the outside. Okay, so that's that one. So that'll be where your butterfly or your flower or whatever it is that you're going to use as your stopper. And then you're going to ink up. Then you're going to, what do you call it, glue. I think my ink's running out. Now here we go, it's better. Getting very warm in here. I suppose it's because I'm moving about. Have any of you ventured out to the shops and things yet? I went down into my local town, which is Hastings, East Sussex, to go to the bank, because I needed to go to the bank. And the town, there was so many people. I just didn't want to be there. Now, I don't know why I feel like that, whether it's, you know, subconsciously I'm thinking about COVID, or am I thinking about the fact that I've been away from people for so long, I didn't want to be mixing with people. It's really quite strange. I'm going to take my cardi off, it's getting a bit warm now, out here. When the sun does shine, I've got a black roof, so it does make my room very warm. So I've got a piece of a scrap piece off of this. It came off of here. And I've cut it at 4.5 centimetres by 10 centimetres. And that is just going to sit in the middle. I don't think I've trimmed it enough. No, I need to trim just a little bit more off that. Obviously didn't measure that correctly, did I? Oh, I did it at 10.5 instead of 10. Which was wrong. So that's going to sit on there. Such a quick card to do, and it's really quite effective, isn't it? It's really quite pretty. I say, if you go over to Kim's blog at simplyfairies.co.uk, you'll see that she's, as I say, done one with goats, and it's really creative. It's really fun card. So you can do all sorts with it. I say, I'm not very creative like that. I like to stick to me flowers and me butterflies. Oh, that moved. Don't put too much glue on your vellum, otherwise it will show through. hoping I'm going to have to pull that up closer to me because I can't see whether it's straight. Move it quick before the combo dries. Right, so that is the basis of my card. Isn't that pretty? It's really pretty. Now we're going to do the butterfly. I've already got a butterfly cut, but I thought I'd actually show you because I want a bigger one there. So I thought I'd show you how I was going to do that. So I've got a piece of vellum cardstock from, they call it vellum cardstock from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to use my trusty dust bag. This stops any bits sticking to, any of the powders sticking to your work. So I'm going to use white embossing powder, but I am going to use my Versamark ink to make it sticky for this powder to stick to. Now I know I'm going to be having to do the whole stamp set because it is one big stamp set. I am actually thinking of investing in another set, so that I can cut it up. I mean, I could really cut this one up, but I'm a bit scared that I might want it as one. So anyway, as you'll know, talking about the new ink colours that are coming in the new catalogue, which comes out for customers on the 4th of May. Those ladies that have already been spending with me this year will get their copy sent to them straight away. Actually, they're in the post as we speak. Anybody who would like a catalogue from me, and you're in the UK and you haven't got a demonstrator, I'll quite happily send you a catalogue. There are some absolutely gorgeous new products coming. I'm going to show you the nice new ink colours. Now I'm going to lay down all of it. I'm not fussy. I can soon put it back into my pot. I want to make sure every bit is covered. See, I only left myself a little tiny bit in there, look. What I'm going to do, carefully pop that all back in my pot. I do like heat embossing. It can be a bit messy. But I do love the effect that it gives. I seem to have a bit missing there, so let's go in there. It looks like that I've actually missed, when I've done the inking, the Versamark, I've missed a piece there. But to be honest, I'm not bothered because I have got loads of the big ones already stamped out, so not a problem for me. So we'll get rid of that. So it can be a bit messy, the embossing, but it gives a lovely effect, so I think it's worth it. Just going to use my heat gun. Just going to warm it up a little bit. With vellum, it takes it is very, very quick for it to take. It loves it. It just goes really quickly. You'll know, I don't know if you can see. There we go. It's just goes. You show the gun at it, and it just melts almost immediately. I love watching it. It still absolutely fascinates me, heat embossing. All these years I've looked in the shops at the cards and wondered how they did the embossing. And obviously it's like this. Obviously not by hand. Sorry, I was out of picture then, wasn't I? Sorry. I will learn one day about filming. Right, I'm going to quickly cut this out. This is my favourite butterfly. I don't know why. I think it's because of the rounded edges. I shall cut the rest of them out later and put them in a little pot. I've got a lovely little pot that I use to keep all my, I'm going to cut into that, but I put all my butterflies in, because remember we had the butterfly bouquet, absolutely fabulous papers. I was so sad when they sold out very, very quickly. Devastated because can't get them anymore. And I've still got so many projects that I wanted to do to use it. But never mind. You have to be quick especially with special products that come on the market from Stampin' Up, because they do sell very, very quickly. It's the same as the clearance rack. If I announce to you that the clearance rack has been updated, you need to get on there really quickly. I mean, most of the time I miss out. It usually starts at about 11 o'clock at night. Well, I'm tucked up in my bed, hopefully, by 11 o'clock at night. By the time I get up in the morning, most of the products that I really wanted have gone. So if I tell you that it's on, you've got to watch it. Anyway, that wasn't too bad, was it? Now just start to gently manipulate it to give it a little bit of shape, because you are going to want it to sit nicely where the flap of the card is. So I've just rolled it with your fingertips. So then you just need to work out where you want it so that the card looks nice when it's maybe like that. Maybe there. What do you think? Yeah, I think we'll have it about there. So just put a little bit of Tombow on the back of my butterfly. You could colour your butterfly with the pinks if you wanted to. Unfortunately, mine are still trying to wing their way to me. And that's how it's going to sit. So I just need that I need that Tombow to just quickly dry. So that's why if you noticed when I was cutting out, I actually cut down the sides of the wings so that I can do that. And it makes it actually look like it's going to take flight. And there you go. Just pop that there. And that is your bay window card. Now you can, I'm not going to put a sentiment on mine because I want it, I don't know who I want to send it to yet, and I don't know for what occasion, so I'm just going to leave it at that. You also notice that I glued this down flat, again for postage reasons. You don't want to be adding too many things, so it shuts flat for postage, but it can soon fluff it up a little bit once it's open. I seem to have gluey bits everywhere. So there, so that's that. What I did do on my other card is I did a little bow out of the twine. This is now back with Stampin' Up. This will be available again in May. Look at this, absolutely love it. We used to have this before and it went away for a little while, but it's back again. It's now Simply Elegant Trim. Use it for 100 billion things. Love them. Now I'm not sure this is going to be long enough, this one. I just happened to have one bow already made. I do like a bow. Whoops. I don't want it too big. So I'm just going to pop that there. I'm going to use a glue dot for that. Because I found yesterday, I tried doing it with glue. You know, Tombow is pretty good at sticking things down, but it would not stick my bow down. So, glue dot it is. They're fabulous. Because they're invisible. And they grip. Just an added little touch. There you go. And then I added some sequins. You can add whatever you like. I'm not going to add anything at the moment. Maybe I can. Yeah, I should be using some sequins that are actually not going to be around for much longer, which I'm sad about because it's got lots of nice pinks and blues. But never mind, I'm sure there is something that will take its place that's equally as nice. So I'm just going to pop some little drops of glue where I'm going to pop my sequins. Now, all the products that I've used today, I will list down below in the section that says show more, just directly under the video. Yep, all the product names and links to my shop if you wish to purchase with me. There's also my email address and my other social media platforms. If you wish to contact me. And that is it. So I didn't just come along and show you some of the old cards, the other cards that I made using my scraps. I've also shown you how to make this. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Very, very different. Yeah, very different. But I like it. I like it. I say you can put whoever it's to and your sentiment on there. That's it. Okay then. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to show you quickly the colours, the new in colours. These are the stamp pads. Not very interesting to look at, but some lovely colours. This one is called Polished Pink. Evening Evergreen. It's a really, really dark, rich green. Lovely for Christmas. I like this one. A lot of people don't like this one because it's, well, they say it's a nothing colour, but I really love it. Really love it. It's not yellow. It's not orange. It doesn't actually do it justice in the camera. You can't actually see the true colour of that one. Then we've got Soft Succulent, which again is a sagey type green. That's very nice. I don't normally buy greens. And this one is called Fresh Freesia. Now, a lot of people have been saying that this is like Purple Posy, which we've just had. But if I show you the Purple Posy, it is really quite different. And when I show you the cardstock, you'll see that it's really quite different. So that's the new ink pads. So you will all get a catalogue eventually, but I have sent out to the people or the ladies that have purchased with me in this past year, have had their catalogue sent to them. This is the new in colour paper, so it's all those colours I've just shown you, but in paper. Really like these. That one is my favourite. So you've got different designs, and they are double-sided. Really nice. Fresh freezer, that's quite pretty, isn't it? Very nice. And pale papaya, lovely, lovely. Yes, I suppose it's very yellowy, and I love yellow. Yellow's my colour. And surprisingly enough, I actually like this green. I don't like green normally, but it's very rich and very regal looking. Really nice. I think that's going to make some fabulous Christmas projects. That's 48 sheets in a pack of the new in colours. Very, very nice. Then I have the cardstock, which probably, you see all the scraps in there now. So you've got the pale papaya, then you have the fresh freesia, the soft succulent, the polished pink, oh love, 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 and the evening, that's the one that always gets me. No, it's not even written on there, so I'm going to have to look at the ink pad again. Evening Evergreen. And lastly, what I purchased, and I love these, and we are going to be doing projects with these, my class ladies. I think this is one of the best Memories and More packs that I have seen from Stampin' Up. Really love it. In fact, I shouldn't have shown you because I haven't got all the papers and everything that I'm going to be putting with it. But this is Memories and More card. Now, you can use these little cards. These are journaling cards, but you can use them as toppers on your cards. And Stampin' Up actually do cards and envelopes to match the sizes of these journaling cards. So if you wanted to just stick one of these on the front of a card, that's it. You don't have to do anything else. They make lovely little cards. Really nice. I'm not going to run through it and explain everything. You can see for yourself. But if you're into journaling, this really is a fabulous, fabulous set. And it's only £9 something, I believe. Yeah. So, my goodness, say you get loads of cards out of here. Isn't that beautiful? This is the story. So it is a really lovely pack. Gather happy moments. Now that's a beautiful card too. As I say, I've actually ordered, they're the same. I've actually ordered the stamp set and the papers to go with this set. So I perhaps shouldn't have shown you just yet. Every now and then on the back side. So you get two of everything, so you'll have one of each design. There's usually the best designs are on front and back. I hate it when they do that. Love grows here. I mean, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. You could colour these in, of course. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. Anything is possible. Now that could be lovely on a card, couldn't it? And then on the back, you've just got those. Memories. I say, great for journaling. Or you can just colour that back side. Today. That's beautiful. That look nice on the front of a card. A day in the life. Again, you could colour those in. Sorry if I'm boring you all. Always dreaming, but I think this is an absolute, as I say, for me, this, actually there was one other set that I used to love, and that was the baby one that they did as Memories and More. I think it's such fantastic value that you get all these cards that you can use as front card toppers if you want, or, as I say, beautiful as journaling cards. Yeah, lovely. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So you get all these, plus you get, let's show you the papers. Show you the cards first. Then you get cards. So you get that pack, then you get the slightly larger ones. Again, you can use them for journaling, or you could cut that bit down and use that as a card front. Look at this one. How lovely is that? Where flower blooms, so does hope. Beautiful. I say they make a perfect card front. Life is a garden of possibilities. Really pretty. And you've got that one which you could colour in. I think that one is beautiful. My colours, blue and yellow. We've already seen that one. Happiness is, so great for journaling. Or a card. Or on your card. Cultivate a good life. Nearly there. Picture perfect. Look at that. Now you'd need very little. You could just put a sentiment across there, couldn't you? Or add a bow or a few sequins or rhinestones, and that's your card. You could put that on a misty moonlight background. Card blank. That'd be beautiful. Or a white card blank, of course. As I say, Stampin' Up! do cards and envelopes to use with these. And then you get 4 sheets of stickers. These are actually stickers. I've used one already on a card. So you get 2 of each designs. But yeah, you can use them on your cards. So they're stickers. Nice and easy. You could colour those ones in if you wanted to. This one you could actually stamp on. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm sure that they're only £9 something. I am just going to check that price because I don't want to be telling you that. I can't show you the catalogue, I'm afraid, where I'm looking. Now, what did I call them? Memories and More. Memories and More. Hear that flick through this lovely catalogue. Yes, £9.25 for that whole pack of cards. £9.25 for that. And like I say, you would get tons of cards out of that. You know, if you wanted to rustle up a nice quick card for somebody who's turned up or whatever, £9.25. Bargain. I'm not normally a salesy person, but that to me is an absolute bargain. Also, they have with that will match some papers and stuff that I have. Actually, I am not going to show you these. I am not going to show you these because I want to show you these when the papers arrive tomorrow. Friday they're arriving. So little teaser there, sorry. These are the Memories and More cards and envelopes. If I can get this open. I put everything in these Ziploc bags and I know exactly where everything is and what they go with. So these are the smaller cards for your card fronts to go on. What more could you ask? And then you've got the matching envelopes, of course. And then you've got exactly the same, but in the larger cardstock. I won't bother getting one out, you know what I mean. You've got, oh, here's one made up already here. So you've got the, oh no, they're the small ones. I've just pulled that out. I was thinking it was a card that I'd already made up. Yeah, so there's 2 packs there. You can buy a pack of these, Assorted Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. And there's 40 in there. 40. As I say, so for £9.25 and whatever these are, Memories, More Cards. I'm just going to quickly look at the price for you. You've got many cards to make, you know, with very, very special price. Memories and More card are £9.75. £9.75. So for £19 you've got 40 cards potentially. Yeah, we potentially got all these cards and envelopes and toppers and stickers for £19. I think it's an absolute bargain. Anyway, I've done enough talking now for today. Thank you for stopping by and stopping with me, if you are still with me at the moment. I really do appreciate you subscribing to my channel and to coming along and supporting me. It's fantastic. The response last week to my card was absolutely amazing. I was blown away with the amount of, with this card, I was blown away with the amount of people that commented and left me some really nice messages. Yeah, so thank you again. If you like what you've seen today, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing, press the little bell next to it and you'll be notified of when I go live again. Okay, so thanks again, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye now.